We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers look for their 7th straight victory next. Freddie Peralta, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped at the plate, and oh boy, that got the home plate umpire right in the arm too. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Alonso leads off first with 1 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Sogard. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Coming to the plate now, Yoenis Cespedes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season. And it's fouled away. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets leave one, and now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Steven Matz gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Steven Matz is what they look like. Big, strong guy, 6'4", about 220 pounds. Throws from the left side, smooth gas, 93 to 95. Terrific overhand curveball, and his changeup is getting better all the time. Steven Matz is quality.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way.
Well, that's off the plate.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Now the 2-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's only 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. And the 2-1. On the ground for Cano at second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman,
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Cespedes, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and he'll pull into second with one away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. One ball, one strike to count. Here it comes on 1-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Here comes Cespedes. He makes the running play. 2 down.
batting fourth, the left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here's Avisail Garcia. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Brewers strand one. We are still scoreless. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. One and one. The pitch. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and two strikes now.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch.
No, that's down.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two balls and a strike now. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is Probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Batting it, the shortstop, Amed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and the pitcher steps in next. It'll be Steven Matz. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, exercise.
The 1-0 delivery.
Oh, that's out.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped him up. Sogard backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Last half of the second set to go. In now, Jed Jerko.
The first baseman, Jed Jerko.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there. 1-0. One and one, the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Hey!
2-2. Cano with it at second. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Emmy Award.
Settling in now, Eric Sogard. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's just out.
The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
This one's down to third. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Manny Pena.
Stepping up now, Manny Pena will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Nimmo. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll move to the third with no score. So here's Pete Alonso.
Leading off for the Mets, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
First pitch on its way. Changeup called strike 1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Off speed pitch, good for strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Left side. Fielded cleanly. A tag for 1. On to first, and Cespedes grounds into a double play.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Man at second here with 2 away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that's high for a ball. 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. 2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Lifted in the air to center. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Orlando Arcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
To the plate now, Freddie Peralta. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. High in the air into shallow left center. Rosario calls for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He'll get it into second, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's Brock Holt now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Conforto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. So Striding in, Wilson Ramos reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
And a ball 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Garcia. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Amed Rosario.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And up next will be the shortstop, Amed Rosario. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey!
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Amed Rosario. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
In now, Steven Matz.
The pitcher,
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's down. That's outside.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Jeff McNeil would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Yelich on the move. And no one will track it down. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Fouled away. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 1-0 Mets. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 24, Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the pitch. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Nope, that's the ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Hit out towards second. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike 1. And the 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So stepping in, Eric Sogard, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second, there's Cano. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 1-0. Brent Suter, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
New inning set to get underway. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First offering on its way.
Ball one.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Suter benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Full count now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hard liner to center field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
At the plate, Michael Conforto, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went
Ball and a strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now in the box, Manny Pena. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And the pitch.
Nope.
And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hot shot on the ground to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Now batting, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. 3 balls, 1 strike to Orlando Arcia.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The pitcher, number 35, Russ Sugar.
Ben Gamble will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Ben Gamble.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Runners on first with 1 down. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1. That's ball 2. 2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Brewers strand one. They still trail 1-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far.
Alex Claudio takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
Into the box, Robinson Cano. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Robinson Cano.
Here it comes.
0-1. No, that's down.
Back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Danny. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Lays off 1-0. Claudio has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's Sogard for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Nimmo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Mets go down quickly, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of the inning now. Next for Milwaukee, Brock Holt, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Here's the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Oh,
2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's pitched out.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Look to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 2-2.
We got 3-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The 1-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is there. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 5, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and a strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
And another foul ball. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Corbin Burns is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Corbin.
So digging in now, Amed Rosario. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Count 2-1.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Count remains 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Hit in the air to left. Garcia has a read on it. One down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Steven Matz.
Digging in, Steven Matz. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Soft liner to the right side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Mets 1 and the Brewers nothing. Here's Eric Sogard. Couple of groundouts on his batting line in 2 trips so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Ranging back is Nimmo, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
Some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Jerry Familia comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Jerry Familia. Now batting, catcher, Manny.
At the plate now, Manny Pena. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Now the pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The 1-1. There's a sinker that misses for a ball. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2 and 2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Keston Hiura will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 18, Keston Hiura.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next from Milwaukee, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
The set and the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Here's the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is after it. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. But the Brewers tie things up thanks to this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th, all even at 1 apiece. J.P. Fireisen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 76, J.P.
Ready for another shot now. Pete Alonso comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Off to the net. The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. High in the air out to center field. After it is Kane. Around first, he's digging for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Standing in now, Michael Conforto. And there's a base hit on the line. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way.
I got the count 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Hard liner to center field. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. From the stretch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Fouled away. Two out with the man at first. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
The 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Drilled to the right side. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Nimmo brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. Behind 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And he tried to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Mets out in front 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dylan Betances is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Tomas Nido will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Dominic Smith is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 2, Dominic.
Now at the plate, Brock Holt. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Nimmo in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball that time, but misses out of the zone.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now here it comes. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Stepping in now, Avisail Garcia, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch.
Don't let that go.
Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. On a gift of a swing there. It's 3-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jed Jerko. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
0-2 count and the pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Seth Lugo enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Seth Lugo.
To the plate now, Eric Sogard, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Soft grounder left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The pitcher, number 9.
Omar Narvaez will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Narvaez hits a little over the 270 mark. Ready with the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Brewers leave them loaded. They're down 2-1. Omar Narvaez will stay in the ballgame, taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
Now catching, number 10.
Corey Knebel enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box now, Amed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Amed Rosario.
He's set, and the pitch. And a bunt attempt here to kick off the 9th. Strike 1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The 1-2. is taken for ball 2.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Tomas Nido, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1.
Nope, inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Jeff McNeil, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0. Ground ball right into the shift. Sogard is there, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Edwin Diaz comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, Orlando Arcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Line toward the gap in left center. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Ryan Braun will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack Drew, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Giro, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Brock Holt comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Comes set and the 0-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Up next to Milwaukee, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base and two men gone here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
He's set. The 3-0 offering.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Brewers down to their final strike. And he misses ball 4, so now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So striding in, Avisail Garcia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone.
Struck him out, so a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's what you call flirting with disaster right there. Tying run on third, winning run on second, but that's where they stay. Hangs on to get the save, and that's all that matters.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Metropolitans came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jerry Familia claims the win out of the pen, his first. Edwin Diaz records the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Brewers, 1 run on 10 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.